podcast today, where we are going to talk about Baba Mohbad's revisit to Brekete family in Abuja. Baba Mohbad has decided to find strength again by going to Brekete family show in Abuja after, I think this should be the third or fourth attempt since we started engaging him. And so, like I said, it's going to be quite a precise video. What is the outcome? What is going on? What is the reason why he went there? What conclusion have they reached? As usual, Ahmed Isa gave Baba a listening ear. And honestly, a lot of people did not expect it because the last time publicly that Baba was asked why he left Brekete, despite Brekete promising him that every bill to be incurred henceforth from a particular time, Ahmed, will take it on from there. But immediately after that statement, Baba left Abuja. That was, I think, over 8 months ago. Now that he's back there, from what we watched, you can go and watch the full podcast on Brekete family on YouTube. But just to bring you a little bit of the discussion, Baba showed his account statements, his Access Bank account statement, and it was displayed on the screen. But Brekete saw that some parts were edited, and Brekete said, Baba, why did you edit some parts of your account statement? An account statement is an official document by the bank to you to show account transactions. And it's even written in your account statement that any alteration or cancellation renders it invalid. And he said, why did you cover up some names or something like that? And Baba said it's to protect the people or the persons that he transacted money with. But they said, no, I can't take such transaction from you. I can't take it from you. It is not possible. Go and print the real account statements that doesn't have any editing and bring it, and that is what you can work with. And Baba was asking him again, what other transaction, what other account does he have? He said he has a GoFundMe. And Brekete said he doesn't really know about GoFundMe that much, but how they're going to go about it, they will have to think about it. So Baba said people are trolling him, calling him names. And Brekete appealed to the public to say, please, make una be suffering on this man. He has gone through a lot. Baba pleaded that he's a carpenter by profession, and people are not giving him jobs anymore because he's now a celebrity. Hey. So Brekete said, okay, Papa, we'll give you 500,000, so that you can use it to feed and for your transportation and movements and everything. So Brekete instructed that his team should give him 500,000. And he also mentioned about his lawyer. He mentioned that his lawyer is still Sanshitu, but he's not in the country. And Brekete said, okay, can we call him? He said, yes, he can be called. And that was still in hanging. They didn't show that part. Now, what people are asking is, Baba, all your team members who give you the support to go at that time, and all of that, every one of them, you have fought with them or you're falling out with them. Every one of them. Everyone. To his greatest blogger who will curse everybody and all of that, they're falling out. They are falling out, and not just falling out so badly. And those ones have been calling him to say, Baba, do an account, do a record of the money that has been donated to you. You know fit do. So the wahala much. The wahala plenty. Let's see if we can take a bit of their discussion.
This opportunity and the platform where we give you, not be for you to express your feeling, now for us to unravel the Mohbad, and then for you to say the truth about money where people they allege say they gather for you. Yesterday where you carried that Access Bank statement of account come where no they clear, where they blurry. I talk say no. You go get the one where they send to your email. You understand, sir? Then people they talk say apart from this Access Bank, Wema Bank own day. Apart from Wema Bank own, then talk say go fund me day where you and one lady. Whether na Jubidex Abina, don't forget the name where they tell me, and they talk say the money where they gather so far for inside go fund me is about $36,000. So
Did you hear that? So when Baba went, the day before this one, he only declared the Access Bank. He didn't declare it, the mentioned GoFundMe. Now Ahmed Issa is telling him that after the show, people reach out to him to be like, GoFundMe was heavy. You received a lot of money. Yeah. So what happened?
You see, after you explain to the world now, I go tell you waiting I observe, and we go make sure say today we end this matter by the grace.
So Ahmed Issa now has found out more information. Say Baba is economical with the truth. That Baba is not willing to really show. Now, for those who don't know Ahmed Issa, that's Brekete, ordinary president. Let's give credit to whom credit is due. There are some human beings who have decided to use their life purpose to chase justice, to chase social justice and fairness. And just the way that we are in the Southwest, we have Oriyomi Amzat, right, who is doing exceedingly well, very brave, he's gone through his own ordeals and everything. But Oriyomi is not compromised. I remember just before Baba went to Brekete at that time, Baba went to meet Oriyomi in his office. And Oriyomi said, okay, was going to look into the matter. But in 24 hours, just the very next day, Oriyomi came out and said, he's washing his hands off Baba Mohbad's case. That a lot of things he's saying that is not looking good. Some people bashed him, dragged him, abused him, did everything. But he let the matter go. And in one of the outbursts Oriyomi Hamzat had at that time, months later, he said, Baba Mohbad is not looking for justice for his son. That he's just after the money. Some people bashed Oriyomi again. They dragged him. They blew this, they did that. And the man moved on with his life. Shortly after that was when Brekete himself came on here on his program to say that he is interested in Mohbad's case. And that was when Baba Mohbad started going to Brekete. And Baba was asking, among other things, that his wife, Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, and also mentioning DNA. Later on, ordinary president was advised, which he said, by his legal team, not to say anything about DNA because he's already in court. The law is handling that. I'm just giving a backstory to some people that didn't know how Baba's journey with Brekete started. Now let's continue to take a listen.
God, over to you.
Amen. Thank you very much. Now, concerning those banks they mentioned, I'm only use two banks, which is Access Bank and GoFundMe. And that one was handled by one of my brother. And his number is here. He can explain more better. And I called him, and he have estimated the money that is there. You know, whatever bank receive money, there's no argument in that. Bank will carry everything out. So I've made my own estimate how we spend the money that's entering there. So maybe sooner or later, maybe you can post. Yes, sir.
Baba Mohbad.
I'm with you, sir.
There will be no sooner or later. Today, now we go end this matter by the grace of God. Every single answer where people need, you go give. If you no get anything to hide. If people talk about Access Bank, you go use your mouth talk say see amount where enter because now you dey in control of the account.
So can you hear Ahmed Isa is requesting for Baba Mohbad to take accountability. He's asking him that today, not tomorrow again. You're going to tell us the amount of money that you received for justice for your son.
Then waiting you talk and waiting we go display. If you no correspond, now you sabi. If you correspond, now you sabi. That is one. Number two, that Wema bank account, many people talk say money, plenty money enter that account. That is another one. And then when they talk, say, make you not mention your personal account details, some people talk, say, when they won't pay money into any of those accounts, according to them, they talk, say, they tell them, say, may them send the money to your personal account. Today, now the day of accountability and nakeding of truth.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. The Wema Bank is my personal account, which I'm using right from time for my business. So, in my estimation, there was a person that sent money into that account, a radio platform. And in my estimation, the money sent to my Wema will be transferred to Access account. So, Access account and GoFundMe is the one that I use for the donation during the time of that
Many people
pathologies. During the time when we
many people talk say. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So during the time when they want to do the mobile, the pathologies, the money that he demand for. So that money was bigger than I have to bring that account out, which I use. And this thing was stopped in October last year. But the estimate given on yesterday, I was even thinking that maybe they will post it yesterday. But I was scared of people that donate, make their name not be out. Those are the things that I was scared about. So, but the money donated to the Access account was there and GoFundMe. That's why I said my brother is the one that handled the GoFundMe, which you can estimate everything. I've already estimated the two, how the money was spending.
So you can hear that Baba is trying to convince ordinary president that the Wema Bank is his own personal account and that it was one radio station that paid money into it, right? And he transferred that money from the radio station paid into Wema Bank to Access Bank. So is it that Baba doesn't want to show the Wema Bank account?
Baba Mohbad.
Yes, sir.
In this today's world, for money we enter bank account, there is no need for estimation. Now something when we say they go talk say money we enter the account now so million, so thousand, so and so kobo if na naira, if na dollars, so dollars, also thousands, millions of dollars, thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, and then maybe now then they get shillings back. I've been in UK, they get, say, as I know they travel, I know be anything like that.
Said no, so okay. I don't know much about that.
Exact figure now. So the exact figure 9 we won't know. If they will ready to give breakdown of how you spend the money, is up to you. I know they accuse you of waiting, but people will donate money, now then they talk, say they want no. Now then they point finger at Wema Bank, now then they point finger at that Access Bank, now then they point finger at GoFundMe. They say now you and one lady set up that GoFundMe, and the name of the account. Yeah?
It's not lady, it's one of my
so they talk, they say, waiting be the name of the GoFundMe account.
It was opened by my brother, Pamuyiwa. So,
waiting be
the number is available. It's something that we can call him so we can explain better concerning that.
Waiting be the name of the GoFundMe account. You know, if you tell me, say you know the name, why is they heavy you to talk?
Well, I don't know much about, even the GoFundMe, it was just new to me. So when I'm hearing about GoFundMe, I don't understand it. So
okay, my brother they don't display them already. Donated, breakdown donated 26,000. Make una put them back again, make a. You see, 9 be the GoFundMe account. 25,418,031.31, and then $00 being processed. Transaction fees $869.69. So this now the money. So not be $36 now, not be $36,000 now, $26,000 for the GoFundMe.
So did you hear what Honorary President said? It is $25,000, not $36,000. And like I said, if you go on his page to watch it, it's being displayed as he's talking. The screenshots of the GoFundMe page is displayed on the screen as he's talking.
Okay. Aloba Joseph Olua Bamiwo Buki Bamiwo, then Buki, and then Buki Jesse. So the name of the account now Buki Jesse Bank.
Okay, those are my supporters that form me then.
Okay. So thank you very much. Now, people don't see how much they don't contribute for this one, for the GoFundMe. What about the money for the Wema Bank?
The Wema Bank is my personal account, as I said. I did not even go for that at all. That's my personal account that I'll be using in my business.
The Wema Bank?
Yeah. It's my
the
personal
Wema
account.
Bank, right?
Yes, sir.
But people talk, say they donate money into that
Anybody
particular
has said
account.
so, maybe they should bring their receipt. This is waiting I put.
Thank
because
you.
The person that mistakenly sent it to that account, I'll be referred to, send it back to Access.
Did you hear that? Now, as Honorary President was talking, he said the name you can see on the GoFundMe is Aloba Joseph Oluwabamiwo and Buki Jesse. And before he read that, he was asking Baba, what is the name tagged on your GoFundMe? Baba said he doesn't know, that it was his brother, Muiwa, in the US, that is in charge of it. Then when Honorary President said, they said he opened it with a woman, he was insisting that it was Mr. Muiwa. Then when Honorary President now showed the GoFundMe on the screen, that was when he mentioned Aloba Joseph Oluwabamiwo and Bukky Jesse. And Baba said, yes, he's one of the supporters. Even the Tata, who has been listening to Justice for Mohbad knows that the account was opened by Bukky Jesse, who is based abroad. Baba cannot open a GoFundMe account. And the same Bukky Jesse has been dragging Baba that Baba has Kolobi money. Let's keep listening.
Because I have access to that Wema. Okay. Than now access bank.
Now we don't discuss this money because many people they ask about this money matter. We I beg Baba Mohbad, how much you give Brekete family inside this money?
I gave nothing. You are the one that gave me money.
How much you give ordinary? How much you give ordinary president?
I did not give ordinary president anything.
Do you see what
So Baba Mohbad now?
Did you see what Ahmed Issa is doing there? He's intentionally asking Baba Mohbad emphatically that of the money you collected, how much did you give me? Baba said no, you never give him money. Ordinary president asked him again. He said no, that instead you're the one that gave me money. I never gave you any money.
Make we leave this money matter now. Make we face the justice way they look for Mohbad.
So at this point, you can see that despite ordinary president's insistence for Baba to declare his Baba bank account, Baba said no. That the only money he knows that entered that account was sent in by a radio station. And people know that radio station. For those who they follow this Baba Mohbad's Aproko event, I will not mention the name, but it's not based in Nigeria. It's a radio station owned by Nigerians, but domiciled outside Nigeria. Baba now said anybody who is claiming to have sent money into his personal Wema bank account should come with the receipts. Should come with receipts. The honorary president said, okay, since this money conversation is reaching a brick wall because people have been accusing you of misappropriating the money sent for justice for Mohbad, that's fine. The ordinary president is now changing his focus to the case Gongon, not money matter.
With this breakdown, with this total way you give, you don't answer. I know carry you come to crucify you. In questions where people they ask, now I follow ask you, and you don't answer the one way you answer. Anybody will get any other question to ask you, make you look for you, make you ask you that question.
Bring his receipt. So I will refund that.
Now, no.
Firstly,
back to. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Oh, I really appreciate you, sir. My main update is how I will get justice for Mohbad. I was worried. I've carried this case come to Abuja here, where my lawyer writes IGA. So they promised they wanted to start fresh investigation according to what they promised me, because I was at this Abuja last 2 months. So the Ebami case is there, and the result of the corona, most of the witness there, the citizen doesn't carry their statement.
Okay. So that's Baba Mohbad stating further of all the, things he has done in Abuja, that he was in Abuja 2 months prior to this time, and the case was taken to Kiniko. Okay, so now, what we are focusing on right now is the accountability, the nakeding of truth. The nakeding of truth, as said by ordinary president. In all we've listened to now, what exactly has been the nakeding of truth? Was any nakeding of truth done? And to what extent? To be very fair, I will still ask again. You can go on Brekete family platform or YouTube is the recent episode. Just watch his interview. I think it's about day 1, day 2, and day 3 or so. Then you can get a full grasp. The reason ordinary president is hammering on this accountability thing is from the first, I think 3 days ago when he went there, people were asking questions. See, Baba Mohbad, you don't spend all the money we supposed to use for justice for Mohbad for his son. That's now Agba Yahoo. In fact, the comment that has been chasing Baba Mohbad all about is stinking. Is thinking, because Baba Mohbad is always about the money. Remember, I think Udumosu is somehow a lawyer. Now money matter patch them. When that one actually made a statement online to say Baba was owing him 9 million naira, that they didn't pay for any toxicology that they did, that it was from another source that the money was paid for, not the money given to Baba. The Madam UK based, that is his favorite blogger, whose name was mentioned now, as you can go and check GoFundMe yourself. Aloba, Joseph Oduabamewo, and Buki Jesse. That is what ordinary presidents read out right now. And what has happened between Aloba and Buki Jesse? Now they are sworn enemies, dragging themselves like there's no tomorrow. Baba is not even dragging her. Now she did drag Baba. What happens to all the supporters Baba has had? I think it's only one woman still standing, Madam Rich Grace. And that one too, after she's been exposed, or allegedly exposed, she said that she's going to buy Baba Mohbad if it is found out that the DNA results shows that now Mohbad get Liam. And people are like, why must you buy him? Some people have vowed that that DNA must show that nobody Mohbad get Liam. And I'm like, do people have a life? Is your life purposeful? Is your life beautiful? Do you have beautiful things you're chasing? If you have a happy life, yes, of course you'll be empathetic towards people who have life issues. But to the point where we say you will now post your own life and now be coming online every day and be shaping for Mohbad's only child. You wake up today, Mummy, oyin lọ́rùn ni, no, ó gba orí ẹ̀sìn bá kó ní, ó fún lọ́rùn ni, ó lù ń kúkú ní. To wake up tomorrow, another story. And the madness have been going on for 2 years. Now Baba has fallen out with all his supporters. He's now looking for a soft landing with Brekete. And one beautiful thing is that people are corresponding with Brekete to say, ask him what we did with all the money. Okay, Brekete has confirmed that it was $25,000 that went into the GoFundMe. What happened to $25,000? What has Baba done with $25,000? Is it the lawyer fees for the 2 years that has cost him $25,000? Is it the one autopsy report that he alleged that he paid for, which his lawyer said he didn't pay for? So what has he done with $25,000? Is it to feed Liam, the child that he doesn't want to see, that he allowed the bad people to be trolling? What has he done with $25,000 of the GoFundMe? And he's now saying people are not giving him job, his life is not the same again, and doing his eyes level, be. People will choose to believe what they want to believe, but a lot of us are not stupid. A lot of us are intellectually sound. A lot of us are emotionally intelligent. A lot of us have common sense. A lot of us understand how the law works. A lot of us can read between the lines. From the very first day Baba Mohbad opened his mouth, when Mohbad was buried, and said, look at where I'm living. Mohbad has never given me more than 200,000 in one transaction. Look at where the father of the star is living. Which same father says that on the day his son was buried? Which normal father? It was from that point a lot of us picked and said, no, there's something wrong with this man. It's not normal. It's not normal. How can you say, ọmọ yín ṣe wọlé, ẹ wá sọ pé kò fún yín ju 200,000 lọ in one transaction? That's God will be telling Baba Star and Gbe. On a boy of 27 years old who has gone through hell and back with Naira Marley's record, whose sanity has been questioned, as we just gathered some months ago when the so-called Mohbad's female bestie said Mohbad has mental issues, that they even took him to Aro. Then later, he left Aro and they took him to one apartment where maybe a psychiatrist attended to him and all of that. I kept forgetting things. Let's see, because the explanation he has given on editing of his bank account statements, on not wanting to review his Wema bank account, has shown that he has failed the accountability test. Like I said, for those who are just joining us, you're welcome. So that you don't meet a conversation in the middle, please go and watch Brekete family program on YouTube. His interview on Baba Mohbad. It's more than one series, but it's not too long that you can watch it. Everything about accountability tests that Brekete was charging him with to say, defend yourself. People are saying that ethical OJ. He can't defend it. And the innocent boy is still lying there in the government facility with no date in sight of when he will be buried. And Baba's lawyer has withdrawn from the DNA. So why did Baba's lawyer? I was waiting for Baba to, maybe another episode that will come out tomorrow. Maybe Baba will mention that he also wants DNA, and Ahmed Issa will ask him, you've been on this DNA thing, so why did your lawyer now pull out just 2 weeks ago? And some people who cannot think by themselves are still, like I always say, àwọn tó máa ń ṣépè nígbà tó gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣe kìíní gbóná yẹn, kí ló dé tẹ̀ ṣépè mọ́? Kò yẹ kí pè sú yín. Kò yẹ kí pè sú yín rárá. Because before, even when we do analysis on this case, some people will take it upon themselves to be causing their generation. I will just be watching and be looking at them. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí ò ṣojú èmi àti títọ̀ wọn sọ títí bí sọ. Our kan dẹ̀ decide wípé we are not going to shame a widow until we have evidence. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá proof pé widow ló pa, evidence for 2 years. Wọ́n gbé lamba 1 lẹ́yìn lọ́wọ́ títí di lamba 1000. Ẹ̀yin lè wá ní ìsinmi. Ẹ̀yin lè máa bọ́ sórí podcast lẹ́ẹ̀ máa ṣépè. Ìkan wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ case justice for Mohbad títí. Orí live program lórí TikTok ló ti gbẹ̀mí mì. Tí kinní ti gbé. Ṣáyé ò continue. Ogun ẹ̀kẹ́ stop èpè yẹn, ẹ máa ṣẹ́ lọ. But what we stand for here, until a court of competent jurisdiction is able to dig into the case, get evidence, and pronounce Wunmi guilty of her husband's spy, we stand with the widow and her son. We stand with the widow and her son. And anybody has the right to stand with whoever they want to stand with. But this is 2025. This is not 1901. You have evidence, bring it out. Yomi Fabi has done another video. He had to follow to London. He stayed outside, open camera, and was calling on the presidency that he has a video of how Mohbad was spied. And we're like, okay, so when you have the video, kí ló tó wá ń dára ẹ láàmú tó fẹ́ dákú sórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀? It is what it is. But from what we've seen in Brekete's family show, asking Baba has failed the accountability test. He has failed it before. He said anybody that says they paid money to a Zoma bank account should bring receipts. Should bring receipts. So, ẹ lọ kó receipt yín jọ ẹ̀yin elépè. Kẹ́ lọ fi hàn Baba Mohbad. Àbí kẹ́ lọ send it to Brekete Family TV. If it's not a shame, if Baba was standing on course, will people accuse him of being unaccountable? The distraction of this case is appalling. It's an insult to the learned mind. It's an insult to people tó lọ́pọlọ lórí. People who can think by themselves. To be like, what is going on? What are we talking about? Even some of his supporters gone, but on the stage kan lọ́jọ́ kò pé àkílà wọn ládàáda ò làwọn bá káàkiri. Ládàáda ò làwọn bá káàkiri. Wọ́n á dá gbogbo yín lọ báyìí gọ̀rọ̀rọ̀rọ̀, that's the right. Tó bá tún jí lọ́la, bàbá tó dá gbogbo yín gọ̀rọ̀rọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tó lọ sùn ti left. Àfọwọ́lọ́run àwọn òyìn pé ọjọ́ kan ṣáàjọ́ kan, ṣé kò tán? Nobody paid money into my Webber bank account. If they claim they paid money into my Webber bank account, let them bring receipts. Into all, everybody mashikini, awa all right. Baba, when you are ready, you go and commit your son to Mother Earth. When you are ready. Because right now, people have moved on. We have more important things we are thinking about in Nigeria. Àwọn èèyàn ò lè sùn, wọn ò lè wo ọkàn balẹ̀. Níta àwọn Jagunlabi tó ti wọ corner of Nigeria. Federal government is shut down federal colleges. Baba Mohbad now thinks that it is your matter now that people will now be party. I finish a cruise few minutes, I'll move on. But it's just a pity. But for us to keep quiet, while you're victimizing that lady, Wunmi and her son, we will not. We will not. I won't pariwo. We don't need ariwo. God is a God of truth. And God said it. He said, I am the husband of the widow and the father of the fatherless. It is from that word, those words that God said that we are using. Say, God, if truly you are the father of the fatherless and husband of the widows, don't let that girl and her son be put to shame. Baba, you are now the one that is being shamed. You are now telling Brekete that people are trolling you. What did you do to your own grandson? Even if anybody has stood up and said, okay, I'm Liam's father. Now you're supposed to be in front to fight Kung Fu with whoever the man is. That how dare you say you are the father? Some people that lost their youthful, they are maybe young family members. They are more burdened and in sorrow because they wish he or her has a child. But kátẹ̀lú bímọ kan lè fáwọn káwọn máa wojú ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin wá lọ́mọ tó bímọ yọkan, ẹ̀ ń ṣòṣì. Baba, you'll be all right. When we have your time again, tẹ́ bá ti ṣẹ̀sìn tán lórí Brekete, we'll come back again. See you in the next video.